Hello, we're in Slovenia. Ali's fucking sick because of how much partying we did in Budapest. Here's our room. Pretty spacious. A lot of ladies. We actually just met this lovely lady named Emma. Yeah, I don't have like a massive update other than like we stayed in Lake Bled last night and it was like kind of dodgy. We like our hostel was like cool and everything and they had like free breakfast, but when we like got into town, there's just like graffiti everywhere and like there's even a sign in the hostel that says if you want to support the community, don't buy drugs here. I don't ever think we made it into like Old Town or like the nicer parts of Lake Bled, but it was basically just like a stopover so that we could get our car and then just like start the road trip. Ali picked up the car this morning. It was right next to our hostel. They gave us a freaking Audi and it's hella nice. That's a sleigh. We just like road trip to Lake Bled. Welcome to the Slovenia episode. If you are new here and haven't watched any of the other episodes, I'm Lex, the host of Mom Fine. I'm backpacking Europe with my best friend for 2 months and we're in Slovenia. So welcome to this episode and I'll check in tomorrow once we finish the day. Good morning from Slovenia. We woke up super early. This is Emma. She was our hostel mate that we met last night. There's Alice, you know her.
Same bitch.
But we woke up and we hiked and we watched the sunrise and it's absolutely stunning and we love it. We're so happy we did it. We're eating peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Let me show you. Okay, hello babes. We are still in Slovenia and I got quite like the catch up to do because I didn't podcast last night. I'm just gonna preference, I'm really sorry for the background noise. I'm sitting on the terrace of our hostel. It just is really nice, but obviously like I can't control the fact that a car just drove past and there's nothing I can do about it. The last update was, it's not Lake Bled. I know I pronounced that wrong. It's Ljubljana. Oh my god, I think that's it because mates at our hostel like last night they were pronouncing it the correct way and I was like, oh fuck, like I was pronouncing it the wrong way. I do want to add, we talked to other people that like got to actually explore Ljubljana and they really enjoyed it. So I just think that we just didn't spend enough time and like went to the right parts. Like we literally got there evening time, had dinner, woke up, got a car, left. I just didn't experience Ljubljana the way that other people experienced it. And so I just wanted to take back kind of like the area that I was in just looked kind of dodgy. That does not mean the whole area, the whole city was. Like people said that they really did actually enjoy like Old Town Ljubljana and that they like did like it and that there was other hostels that were like in the city. But we also like Emma stayed at the same hostel that we stayed at like literally 2 doors down and we like didn't run into her until she was at our hostel in Lake Bled. So if I have edited this correctly, we got into Lake Bled. We left Ljubljana. We got our car. They gave us an Audi and it's really nice. We booked it through Sixt. SIXT. This isn't the first time we've used them and I really enjoyed them. We rented a car in Dublin last year and we used them. Yeah, no young driver fee. The only time we really got fucked with that was in the UK. Like Iceland didn't have it. We didn't have it here. I'm not gonna have it in Italy. And so, which I added the Dolomites to my itinerary. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Me and Ali are splitting and I'm gonna do the Dolomites by myself and I'm just like so excited. Honestly, Slovenia has surprised me, I think, the most. I didn't know what I really expected with Slovenia, but it is absolutely stunning. Mountains, trees. It's like we're at the beginning of autumn right now, like where it's October, and so it's starting to turn, and it is like where we're sitting. Like I literally keep looking at the mountains that surround us. Like we're in the Soča Valley. We're in Blovik. We were in Lake Bled for 2 nights, and where we are now for 2 nights as well. And so we went to Lake Bled. When we got there, we honestly should have just gone straight to our hostel and like parked there with where we stayed, which was like Hostel Bled. It's gonna be in the Thatch app. You can like easily like everything, you don't have to worry about like writing anything down. You can just like listen. Really enjoy that hostel. Like you guys get to see exactly what it looked like as well. What we just got really lucky is with the parking, you need to like let them know and so that you have a reservation, because I think they only have like 2 spots available. Maybe it's either 2 or 4. I didn't didn't know if the other car park spaces next to it were also part of them, but we just got lucky and they were able to give us that parking spot because I honestly like don't know what the fuck we would have done. Yeah, hostel overall like great. Didn't give us towels, so just like no, like I always have a towel with me. Like the hostel we're staying at now, you can like rent towels. You can either rent a towel, they either give it to you for free, or you need to like have a towel. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but just like thinking of like things off the top of my head, wish I would have packed collapsible Tupperware. This time around, Allie and I are cooking a lot, which is like amazing. Okay, yeah, so got to Lake Bled. We got lunch at this like little pizzeria, like right on the water. Got like really good pizza and it was so good. Got little lemon spritzes and like they were really good too. And then we just kind of like walked around the lake, and like Lake Bled was just like really pretty. It does like give touristy vibes, but like that's okay. It was still like really pretty. Like the water is just like so blue, like the mountain ranges, like the castle. We actually didn't do the castle. It was 15 euros, and they said that the viewpoint that we did instead, which was free, was a way better view of like Lake Bled, and it's like free. And so I was like, okay, like I don't really feel the need to like do this castle, and so we just chose not to. Like you decide if that is something that you want to spend money on, but we just decided not to, and I don't feel like I missed out on anything. Got to our hostel, we got checked in. The guy that checked us in at reception, Justin, was so helpful. He gave us some things to do, gave us tips about like what to do, the viewpoints. Everything is like really walkable. That was just like really helpful, and like I personally really appreciated it. The hostel had like a bar area too, and yeah, it was just like a cool vibe. Like I wouldn't really stay anywhere else in Lake Bled, but when I get to like what we did on day 2, I will kind of like tell you what I would do differently if I were ever to come back in this area. After we got like checked in and settled, I think we just like rested a little bit and then like walked back down to the lake. We went to this tea room, which was so like lovely. Like I love tea, like I'm a really big tea drinker. Got the Bled cake, just like the famous Bled cake, and it this creamy, gelatiny, vanilla type texture, and then like a flaky thing on top. Personally, like the tea was really good, but I think like the Bled cake wasn't as fresh as it could have been, and Allie and I literally both got 2, and we could have just like shared one, and we also did it before dinner, and so we were like, we're adults, we could have dessert before dinner, and obviously like there's a reason why our parents tell us not to do that, because we had just like all this sugar sitting on our stomach. We're like, fuck. Then we watched the sunset on the city side of the lake, and so with that they like groom and keep like that side of the lake like really really nice, so like you can't, like even though there's like a ton of grass space, you can't sit there or have a picnic, so there's benches everywhere. Oh my gosh, we were literally leaving the tea room, we saw a bench, we were beelining for it, and this guy literally looks at us, and he was just closer and like took the bench, so we just like posted up like on one of like the steps and cement area that was out there, and it was a bummer, but like we like made it work. We had like a little blanket towel and just like sat there, and yeah, so we watched sunset. We walked back to our hostel, made friends with Emma. She was from Australia. She had just finished her master's and she's like traveling for 7 months. We parted this morning and it was so sad. We did not want to leave her. Like we just had the best time with her. We miss her. Alice and I, we went grocery shopping. We were making like burrito bowls for dinner. We like go into the kitchen. At first it was like 3 guys and just us, and it was like kind of just, you know, everybody's like minding their own business, doing what they're doing. All of a sudden, like the whole kitchen filled with ladies. It is a whole girl dinner, and it was so fun because like Alice and I haven't really like bonded with any of like our hostel mates. Like you guys saw Jonathan in Budapest, but like that was pretty much it. Which granted, we were literally at our Budapest hostel for 1 night because of the whole freaking British guys. Yeah, we did dinner and just like had a whole girl dinner, was catching up with everybody, like where are you from, where are you going, where have you been traveling, how long have you been traveling, like did you just quit your job, like tell me your life story. And we just met like so many people in our hostel, all these girls, and it was just like really fun to just have like some girl time and like to meet other girls traveling and to hear their stories. Yeah, so that was like basically like our first day in Bled. I wanted to wake up and do this sunrise hike. Allie like almost swears that like like she heard a bear, and it was like dark and it was so rocky, and I was, oh man, like it was 3 miles and it took, okay, it was like 75 minutes, 6 miles. We left at 5:38 and got back at 8:50. Not bad at all. Oh, also side note, grocery stores are closed on Sundays. Yeah, so we got up, did that, like lovely, and then we went to this like stick ass gorge that was like right there. Justin, the guy from the reception, he told us to walk. It's like another 5 miles, or you can like pay parking, which is $10. And we were just like, after doing 6 miles already in the morning, we were just like, fuck that, like let's just pay for parking. Like we have so much other things that we want to do that let's just like pay for the parking. Like it's fine, we can pay 10 euros. And so we did the gorge, which was like right near Lake Bled. Like highly recommend it. It was so cool and pretty. So but with that one, you need to buy tickets online during the season, like the high peak season. You have to like pick a time, and then like during off peak, like they're not really like super strict about it. But yeah, buy tickets online. $7 or 7 euros if you're a student, 10 euros if you're like not a student, and you walk it, and it's like a mile down through the gorge and like the canyon, but then you have to like walk back up. So when we got to the bottom of it, you can go like one or two ways, because we parked in parking lot 1. You can either do an hour and a half walk back up, or you can do like 45 minutes. So we did the 45-minute one because we were also going to this like stunning lake, like stunning lake. 45 minutes from the gorge that we went to. Lake Bled was pretty, but it's touristy. This place was like utter bliss and peace, and it was just like, I wish we could have stayed longer. And we had a picnic there, we did a cold plunge. Like it was just like so peaceful. And it just like, leaving Budapest, we were kind of like in like a hangover depression from Budapest because of how much fucking like fun it was. This snapped me out of it real quick. I was like, okay, like back on my wholesome bullshit. Like this is amazing, absolutely stunning. Like stupid ass fucking guys, shut the fuck up, try to podcast, damn it. And so you did this lake, parked at the very first parking lot. It was literally like 2 euros for 2 hours. After we did the lake, I passed the fuck out so hard. I was exhausted. I think just like in general, like Budapest traveling, like I don't normally nap. Like I don't actually ever fall asleep. I slept for like 2 hours. And then we just like went down to like the downstairs bar, like at our hostel. And then like we met like other Aussies. We met this other guy, like his Emma was Australian. And so we met like Bailey and Lockie, like another like fun little group of like other travelers. Wine was 3 euros. Amazing. I'm actually fucking starving. Like we need, like, can we please go get food now? It's like 8 o'clock. And so there's not like a ton, like there's options, but obviously not that late either. A ton of options. We went to this one place that was like right near the water and had like literally 4 pizzas and as an option. And I was like, not doing this. And so I looked up the Tail of Us, and we walked there, but it wasn't open. But luckily there was another restaurant right above. I think it was the Central, like Lake Bled. So good. I recommend it. It was really good. I got like the vegetable risotto, and I added some chicken. Allie got this like really fucking good pizza. Everybody's food looked really good. Recommend. The whole group like wanted to like go back to the hostel bar, but I wanted to post my Budapest pictures. I needed to shower, and I just was like, you know what? I just like don't really feel like drinking anymore. Like I'm kind of like done. And so I put myself to bed. I took a shower. I kind of like got all cozy, comfy. I got into bed. And so when I finally finished posting them, I tagged Allie, and Allie calls me and she was like, "Why the fuck are you still doing up? Like I thought you went to bed." I was like, "No." So I put my AirPods in, but I'm like still in my bed in my hostel, and so I'm like, there's other people sleeping. This is like 11:30 maybe now. I was like texting her, and I was like, okay, like where are you guys? Like where did you end up? Like let me know. It was like the Pub Bled bar, and so I was like, okay, like I'm coming. Like I literally put my mom fine sweatshirt on. Like I had like my biker shorts, walked over there. Like yes, it was like late at night, but I was like, I feel safe, like it's fine here. And then met up with them. I did get like 2 vodka sodas. Okay, I do want to say that there was like another girl like in our little like group, and she was a solo traveler, and like she got like pissed drunk. If I was solo travel, like you can't expect other people to like take care of you. I just don't think that that's cool. Like if you're solo traveling, you need to handle your liquor. It's nobody else's responsibility to take care of you. Personally would never drink that amount around people that I don't know. Like, obviously, like, me and Al's are like traveling together, so like if I'm gonna get like pissed drunk, which I just like don't anyways, like, I mean, in Budapest, like I was super fucked up, but like I'm still in control. Like, I know what the fuck is up. I would feel bad knowing that like other people are like needing to look out for me that I just met. Nobody needs to look out for me. Like, I look after myself. And so yeah, put myself to bed and then woke up. We like checked out of our hostel, made breakfast, and like kind of how we got around that. Like, we checked out at 10, but then like Ali stayed up in the kitchen area so then she could let us back in because like the key fobs let you into the common areas. And so we were able to do that. Made like avocado toast, had like some like banana and peanut butter toast, got that vitamin C, electrolytes, all the goods. Yeah, I drove today and we drove to Boavik. And so I want to say we drove through the Soča Valley. Justin gave us like hella stops. And so we went to waterfall. Oh, fuck. I'm going to butcher this so bad. Personic. Oh, my gosh. I don't know. But it was only 34 minutes away from, like, our hostel. And you could walk behind it. I felt like I was back in Iceland. Like, it was way cool. There's a car park. It says you have to pay €5, but there was nowhere to pay. So we didn't pay. And the walk to it was maybe 10 minutes. So doable. I recommend. We also kind of got fucked with the weather today. Luckily, when we did the waterfall, it wasn't too bad, but it rained. Like, it's so lovely now, but it did rain on us. And so we stopped, passed through Lake Jasna. We tried to get like a nice little latte and a coffee, and like we're like, okay, maybe we should stop here for lunch. Every place that we went to was closed, even though Google Maps didn't say. So we just like kept getting fucked left and right when it came to like trying to find some place to like eat and chill and just like get some food. And like I just wanted something warm in my belly because it was raining. Lake Jasna, like, it was cool, but it was so cloudy that like we literally like didn't really get to see anything. And then, okay, so the Versik Pass. So then we started going on this like beautiful windy road, absolutely stunning. Again, we got kind of like fucked with like the fog because it's like beginning of autumn, like the trees are starting to fall, and it was just like, obviously would have loved better weather for this road, but it was amazing. Like, it was still like just like absolutely just like beautiful. Like, this pass was just so pretty. Okay, so it's in Soča, so like the Soča Valley. Like, I think we're staying in this, like, we're in Boavik, but I think it's like considered the Soča Valley. It's just like, it's beautiful. Like, it's fucking beautiful. Slovenia, like, I was like thinking like in my head, I was like, okay, like which country? Like, Iceland left me breathless, London left me hungover, Scotland brought me to tears, Amsterdam just like was nostalgic, Austria was healing, Budapest was another healing, but like I'm a single hot bitch, like that's what Budapest was. And like Slovenia has just absolutely surprised me. Yeah, so Versik Pass, like so pretty, so stunning. I was driving and was just like, this is just like so fucking beautiful. It is windy, go slow, take your time, enjoy it. Like, so pretty. And there's also hikes, like there's places where you can hike and stuff. We just didn't hike, we just like drove through it, and it was like on our way into Trenta. And Trenta is like, was also recommended. You could stop, there's waterfalls, there's like other gorges, like during the summertime you can swim. We just couldn't, just the weather was like bad, so we just didn't get to really like enjoy those spots if the weather was better. But definitely like do some more research into them if you're like a really big hiker and want to spend more time in this area. But to just drive through it in general was just like absolutely beautiful. And so now we're in Boavik and we're at a hostel. It is so pretty. Like, it is so pretty, like surrounded by fucking mountains. Like, are you kidding me? We're here for 2 nights. I'll insert like what the hostel looks like now. All the fucking places for food were closed. Like, I just think that like it's off season. I just don't even know. So we went to the store. There's a grocery store like right up the street. We made Mediterranean bowls, which honestly, like, so happy that we did. The food was so good. Like, what we cooked was like bomb.com. Now we're just getting cozy, and yeah, so like that's my Slovenia update so far. Like, everything that I've chatted about that I did, like especially if I didn't give names to it, everything's gonna be in the thatch guide. Like, I just reckon like that is gonna be the easiest way for me and you, so that you can like keep all of this together and save things for later, so that when you do your trip, like you can do this too. Also, I don't know if I've chatted to you all about this guy in Italy, which is Allie's host dad's friend. Well, we're spending a weekend together in Florence and I'm so excited. Like, oh my gosh, we met when I was out here last time and it's kind of like a big what if coming like full circle. Real happy to be single on this trip, to, you know, like see what that's all about and like what that's gonna be. So, but that's Italy. Just giving you a little sneak peek as to like what's happening and what is like gonna be all of that. But I think overall this trip has brought me back to life and it feels really good, and it feels like I'm truly becoming myself again, because I lost myself over the summer and it was really scary, and so it feels good. I don't really know what we're doing tomorrow. Maybe canyoning, maybe rafting, but another jam-packed day of fun. So I will give you all an update tomorrow. Okay, bye. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Good morning. I just like woke up early and wanted to watch the sunrise, and so welcome to the next day of Slovenia. And let me just like show you what I'm looking at right now. She bright. But look at these mountains. I'm going canyoning today, and so that's gonna be so fucking exciting. Like, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fun. So yeah, here's just like a better view of these mountains. It's so cute. And the little birds chirping. Okay, what the fuck is up, everyone? I just had the best fucking time ever canyoning. It was so fucking fun. So fucking fun. Woke up, saw the sunrise this morning. You guys saw it with me too. Was it like the most amazing sunrise I've ever had? No. But just like, I love the morning bliss. Like just the morning quiet and the morning peace. Like favorite thing. Like I love a good sunset and a good sunrise. Like I love both equally for different reasons. So just to like wake up and start the morning like that was just like amazing. I basically just like got things like figured out like for like my Italy like trip too, rebooked things because I accidentally booked things for the wrong date, and I actually just like hung out in bed the rest of the day before canyoning. Oh no, that's a lie. We went to a waterfall. It was like really pretty and just like cute little waterfall. It was like 10 minutes from here driving, hour walk if you're gonna walk it from like Bovik. And so we did that, and then canyoning. So like it was so fucking fun. Going canyoning.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Like so fucking fun. Like Allie went ziplining, and this morning I was like, fuck, like do I want to go ziplining? Like the mountains here are like absolutely stunning. Like I feel like the view is gonna be like so good. Like what do I, but like my heart, like my initial thing was to go canyoning. And so, and plus because it's the off season, I was originally yesterday, I was the only person that wanted to do it, but then I got my hostel mate Sarah to do it with me, and then we got another hostel guy to do it with us today, and so it was just the three of us. And sometimes they have like 15 people. A small group was perfect, and we got so lucky with the weather. Like yesterday was pouring down rain, and today it was just like beautiful, amazing. Like I only started getting like really cold like at the very end, like when we had like 3 more things to go down. Oh my gosh, the video of me like scaling one of the mountains, I fucking fucked up my knee. Like oh my gosh, like I'm so nervous. Like I'm like, oh my god, please just like have it be a little bruise. I will take that. Like I'm gonna ice it. Like I'm like, oh my, oh fuck. Like I really hope that, because I got too much shit to do. Are you kidding me? I'm hiking the Dolomites, like I got shit to do. I don't have time to be hurt. So even if I am, I'll fucking rap. I'll do something and I'll deal with it when I get home. Like, but I'm like, fuck. Like, I really hope I didn't hurt it. But canyoning was so fun. I do not know the company that I went with. I booked it through my hostel. I'm gonna ask them, and obviously if I get an answer from them, I'll have it in the attached guide. And then if I don't, there's multiple like tour companies in Boavik that like you can connect with and do it. I just booked it through my hostel and I got a discount. So it's originally like 60 euros and I paid 55, and it was so fun. Like, you've seen the footage, you've seen the GoPro stuff, like so fun. I highly recommend. When Allie gets back, because she's not back yet, she went to go to the waterfall, and so that's where she's at right now. But I am just like, like it was so adventurous and just like so fucking fun, like my type of shit. I was like, fuck yeah, like are you kidding me? I'm in Slovenia right now, canyoning through this beautiful stuff. And it was like where like war took place too. Like there was like a history of like when like World War One, yeah, World War One, World War Two, when like Slovenia was like fighting Italy, and there was like some buildings and stuff, like abandoned buildings. Oh my god, fuck guys, my knee hurts so bad. Fuck me. I like literally got it like caught in this like hole as I'm like trying. I was like drowning at the same time. I was like, oh god, this is where I die. This is where I die. Bye, mom. I'm not fine anymore. Highly recommend. Like, I'm very happy that I did that over ziplining. Al said that she also had a really great day, but I think that also shows that like you don't have to do everything together. Like, she wanted to zipline, I wanted to canyon. You don't have to do the same things constantly, and that's okay. And I just like hope my knee's not fucked up. Yeah, that's like literally all I have as an update. Like, gotta make dinner. So hungry. Literally didn't eat lunch. Really into my book. What am I reading? Let me tell you what I'm reading. Go to my Kindle. Blood Oath. Blood Oath. That's what I'm reading. Blood Oath. The Darkest Dre, Book 1, Blood Oath. Yeah, because I needed a book after I finished Fourth Wing. This has been a good one. So like I just started it, but I already know that I'm gonna like it. So yeah, I hope all y'all having a really fucking great day. Put Slovenia on your fucking bucket list to go to and go canyoning, because it was so fucking fun. Yeah, I literally don't want to come home. I was like looking at like remote drops, and Sarah, the hostel mate that came with us, she's from Australia. She was literally telling me about like world travelers and like world backpackers, where you can like trade like volunteer at hostels, and I just love being a traveler. This is so fucking fun. Like the fact that I just like, it's a fucking Thursday and this is what I did. Slay the fucking boots. But don't worry, Ma, I'm fine, thriving. Hope my knee's not fucked up. Tomorrow we head to Croatia. We have some things on our list, so I'm super excited to show y'all what we fucking do. Peace. Good morning, everybody. This is where we're at, starting the day. I think we go down here. Not sure. But yeah, good morning. This is our last day in Slovenia, and then we're headed to Croatia. So, slay boots. Oh, Al's also loved her ziplining. She had so much fun. Tell him.
I had so much fun and did 6 zip lines. It's good to be by the mountains and get to like fly through the sky and not be cold.
So now we're gonna do the Tolomasica Cortia, and yeah, have so much fun. We just finished it. It was like cool. It was fun to do. Like, not like crazy or anything, but like I enjoyed it, and it only cost €5, so I would add it to your list. It was fun to walk around. It took us, the lady said it was gonna take us an hour. It took us 30 minutes, and now we are on our way to the Posijan caves. I know I said that wrong, but yeah, we're on our way to go do like some sick ass caves, and that's gonna be fun. Okay, so cut to now home, and we did the caves, and they were so fucking sick. They're the oldest and biggest caves in Europe. If you are debating about doing them, fucking don't. We were, and I'm so happy we did not skip them. They were worth the super late bus into Croatia, because now like we can't use the Euro train pass anymore. We were like kind of like now on buses and had to use like a different type of system to get into Croatia from Slovenia. Do the fucking caves. They're worth it. They're so cool. Like the lady said something like how like beautiful and stunning these caves are, and they came alive in darkness. And I just think that, you know, if you're in a dark time or you're just going through some dark shit, like beauty comes from being surrounded by darkness. So in order to grow, you might need to just like be in the dark a little bit, and I fucking felt that shit. So do the caves. And something else that I wanted to add about Slovenia is that our rental car had the USCB ports, like not like the OG USB ports, but like the new Apple ports shit. If Allie didn't have a cord, then we wouldn't have been able to charge our phones. So I definitely think in terms of packing, that actually I need to add that to my ultimate packing list. That needs to be in your pack because we wouldn't have been able to charge phones. That would have fucking sucked. So yeah, I just wanted to add that because that's not something that I thought about, and luckily Allie did. USB-C. Now the packing list is updated with that because I literally totally forgot to add that. Yeah, anyway, so with the car, that is like a thing where like you definitely don't want to be in a situation. I literally was in a situation in the Dolomites where that happened, and that like really fucking sucked. So let's talk about accommodation. The very first place that we did, Hostel Cecilia. Okay, wait, actually before we get into the cost, I did just want to chat about like the journey to get into Croatia from Slovenia, because we had a late, and I think I chatted about this at the beginning of the Croatia episode, but I do want to add that in the Slovenia episode as well. But we had a super late bus, and while we were waiting at the bus station, the bus was running late, and it was like a holy fucking shit. Like, did we miss this bus? Where is this bus? Like, we have no other option. Like, what do we do if we miss this bus? Like, full panic mode. And luckily we were able to like get on this bus, but it was definitely like the first time where I was like feeling really just like, oh my god, like what do we do if we miss this bus? Like, where's this bus? Like literally running all over this fucking bus station. Like it was like outside, and there was like overhangers and shit. Just like any Flixbus, we were like, is that the bus? Is that the bus? Like, what the fuck? And we were in Ljubljana. We were just like, what the fuck do we do? But luckily we were able to get it. But that was crazy. So the first place in Slovenia that we stayed at in Ljubljana was $32 for, I mean, I had like that mixed dorm, and so that wasn't too bad, like one night. And then the Bled hostel was $66. And then the hostel in Soča Rocks was $53.65, which that's not bad because I think in Lake Bled we were there for 2 nights. Hostel Soča Rocks, I think we were there for also 2 nights, so that's not bad. So in total, $153. Rental car, not bad at all, was $97 per person. For our activities, the Vintagar Gorge was $10. To go canyoning was $55, which, oh my god, go fucking canyoning, was so fucking fun. Postojana Caves were $25, and then the other gorge that we did right before we did the caves, I think was only $5. So activities was $95. And then food, we did out a decent amount. Like we had got dinner in Ljubljana, which was $18. Then we got ice cream, which was $5. In Lake Bled, I think I spent $20 on like that pizza and spritzer when we first got there. The tea room and cake was $9. Dinner that we went out to with like the group of people came out to be $18. Spent $11 on groceries. And then we got lunch at the caves, which was $11 as well. So spent $90 out. Car parking. Ooh, I didn't log gas. Okay, well, just for the sake of $50, I don't see us spending any more than $50 on gas while we were road tripping, so $77, give or take. In total, spent $512.89. Hi. Oh, snow. Now I gotta shut the fucking door, bitch. Back to it. Little interruption from the baby. So, definitely feel like that is how much I spent there, give or take the gas. I can't believe I totally forgot to log gas, but I mean, say that me, what am I going to do about it now? That is an accurate number calculation of how much I spent while I was there. Slovenia was great. Slovenia was so fucking cute. Like, very wholesome, and it was really great to just be out in nature again and just like reset. And Slovenia is definitely a place that you should check out, and I think it was a really great time, and I think you should visit if you are going to be backpacking. October 1st through the 6th. That was when I was in Slovenia, like those exact dates. So yeah, so $100 a day, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all if you ask me. That's the sitch. That's Slovenia. I hope that you fucking go, bitch. I hope that like you have a great fucking time, and I hope this episode helped you figure out if you should go or not and how much you're gonna spend and like all that good ass shit. So if you enjoyed this episode, please give me a rating. You know, I'm trying to make a living and, you know, build my life. So yeah, send me an email if you want to chat. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's ma.im.fine. And then my personal is Lexi Brown with 3 Eds. And then my email is contact@momfine.com. Yeah, so give me a rating. Please, please, please. Unless it's like not good, then fuck off. But I'm just kidding. I just kid. I have a lot going on up here, so it does help to have feedback. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in Croatia.